In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 college football matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Alabama against Georgia, and the Bulldogs are laying minus 2.5 while the total sits at 53. This is about as big as it gets in college football, a playoff-level matchup in late September. Georgia has been a machine at home, but Alabama has shown fight when priced as an underdog, covering in 5 of their last 6 in that role. Public money is heavy on Georgia, believing that their defense will suffocate the Tide, but that total of 53 is interesting. The last 5 meetings between these two have gone over, with big plays deciding the outcome. Betting psychology points to value on Alabama with the points, especially if they can control the trenches. Next up, Kentucky travels to South Carolina, where the Gamecocks are minus 5 favorites, and the total is 47. Kentucky's offense has been inconsistent, but their defense has been sneaky tough in conference play. South Carolina, meanwhile, has cashed the over in 4 of their last 5 at home, but the number is tight here. Bettors are split. Sharp money came in early on Kentucky at +6, but casual fans are pushing South Carolina back up. This is one of those SEC games where the total might be too low, and over 47 could be live if Kentucky's ground game forces South Carolina into a track meet. Now we go to Marshall versus Louisiana, with Louisiana minus 2.5 at home and the total set at 47. Marshall has quietly been one of the better covering teams in September. They've cashed tickets in 7 of their last 9 lined games during this stretch of the season. Louisiana, though, is always tough at home, and the Reagan Cajuns have been strong as short favorites. The betting psychology here is tricky. The public tends to undervalue Marshall because they're not a name brand, yet they've been delivering for bettors consistently. I lean toward the Thundering Herd plus the points, but the over at 47 also feels sharp, with both defenses giving up big chunk plays. Shifting to Louisiana Tech taking on UTEP, the line has Tech minus 3 on the road with the total at 40. What boast? Louisiana Tech has been awful for backers in this role, just 2-6 ATS in their last 8 road favorite spots. UTEP, on the other hand, has been frisky at home, covering 5 of their last 7 at the Sun Bowl. The public perception is that Tech is the better team, but situationally, UTEP has every reason to make this a statement game. At a short number like this, I like taking the home dog. UTEP plus the 3 makes sense, and if you're looking at totals, the under 47 has some value, with both teams struggling to sustain drives. Finally, BYU against Colorado, with the Cougars minus 6 and the total at 49. This is a fascinating matchup because BYU has been dominant at home, but Colorado is a team that bettors either love or hate. They're heavily polarized. BYU has covered in 7 of their last 10 when favored by a touchdown or less, while Colorado has failed to show consistency on either side of the ball. The total of 49 is right in the middle, and recent trends suggest that unders have been hitting more often in games involving these two, 6 of the last 9 combined. Betting psychology favors BYU. The public hates laying points with them, but sharps respect their physicality in Provo. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. So to recap, I like Alabama keeping it close with Georgia, and that over 53 in play. Kentucky, South Carolina leaning over 47. Marshall barking live against Louisiana. UTEP grabbing value as a home dog against Tech, and BYU laying it down against Colorado. That's how you bet smarter, that's how you win bigger, and that's how we stay your bookmaker's worst nightmare. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!